Did you know that nearly 30% of Americans have a credit score below a 680, which is considered a fair rating? This means millions of people are missing out on crucial financial opportunities like low interest loans and better rental options, all because of bad credit. Today, we're going to demystify the credit repair process so you can take control of your financial future. My name is Jermaine McNeil, and I've been in the debt collection industry for over 15 years. This gives me a unique and authentic understanding when it comes to credit repair. For years, I've been the go-to guy for credit and debt, and now I want to be that person for you. Today, you will learn the credit process and how it works and the benefits of credit repair for people with bad credit. So if that's something you're interested in, stay tuned. What is credit repair? Credit repair is the process of identifying and addressing inaccuracies or negative items on a person's credit report with the goal, ultimately, of improving your credit score. This can involve a combination of reviewing your credit reports, obtaining and examining your personal credit report from the major credit bureaus. It's very important that you get Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian to identify errors such as incorrect personal details, late payments that were made on time, or accounts that don't belong to you. Disputing errors, formally requesting corrections to inaccuracies directly with the credit bureaus, which may involve submitting documentation to support your claim. Now let's talk about rebuilding credit. Implementing strategies to improve credit behavior such as paying bills on time, reducing debt, and responsibly using credit cards, which can lead to new positive information being added to your credit history. Hey, I wanted to jump in right now and tell you guys not to forget down below to check out my free letter bundle. You'll get 4 letters absolutely free to help you on your credit journey. There's a pay to delete, a goodwill letter, a cease and desist letter, as well as a debt validation letter. That's to help you out on your journey. Be sure to check that out in the description down below. So let's talk about the importance of credit repair. Number 1, accessing financial opportunities. A higher credit score can lead to better interest rates on loans, as we know, credit cards, and mortgages. It opens doors to opportunities that individuals with bad credit may otherwise find inaccessible. Number 2, lower costs. Higher credit scores generally result in lower borrowing costs. For instance, a small difference in interest rates can lead to a significant savings over the life of a loan. Something simple as a car loan. Let me show you a picture here that explains that. A person with a lower FICO score versus a better FICO score. Number 3, employment and housing. This is the thing you have to understand. Many employers check your credit history as part of their hiring process. And landlords often use credit scores to decide whether to rent to a prospective tenant. Improving credit can enhance job and housing opportunity. Number 4, boosting confidence. Taking the steps to repair one's credit can empower individuals, giving them control over their financial health and reducing anxiety associated with debt and financial instability. Now let's talk about the importance for individuals with bad credit. Addressing the mistakes. Individuals with bad credit often have inaccuracies or outdated information on their credit reports. Credit repair can help resolve these mistakes, leading to more accurate credit profiles and a higher credit score. Avoiding predatory lending. Those with bad credit may resort to high interest lending options. Credit repair can help improve scores, enabling them to access safer and more affordable financial options. Long-term financial health. Repairing credit is not just about immediate fixes. It's also about establishing healthy financial habits that lead to long-term stability. Individuals who engage in credit repair are likely to take on a more responsible approach to finances. The last thing that you need to understand is that it provides a path forward. For many, bad credit feels like a dead end. Credit repair offers a roadmap to recovery, showing individuals that they can improve their financial situation with the right knowledge and strategy. So in summary, just to break this down for you, credit repair is a vital process for individuals with bad credit, as it allows them to regain control over their financial future, access better opportunities, and ultimately lead healthier financial lives. So in this section, what I want to do is go over some common misunderstandings about credit. Myth 1, credit repair is a quick fix. Reality is this: many people believe that credit repair can immediately boost their credit score. Credit repair is a process that takes time. While some errors can be corrected quickly, improving credit scores often involves changing financial habits, paying down debt, and consistently demonstrating responsible credit use over several months or even years. That's why one of my mottos is use your credit cards like debit cards, only spend what you have in the bank. Myth number 2. Credit repair can remove legitimate negative items. Credit repair companies cannot legally remove negative items that are accurate on your credit report. If you have missed payments or defaults on loans, those items will remain on your report for a specific period, usually 7 years for most negative items. Now understand, it has to be accurate, right? That's the key word. Even though you may owe that debt, if it's not reported accurately on your credit profile, then you can get those items removed. Myth number 3, you can't repair your credit on your own. The reality is this: many people think that credit repair requires hiring a professional or a company. While there are benefits to seeking help from credit repair specialists, it's entirely possible to repair your credit independently. Now, the reality is this: if you are doing it on your own and you don't understand the credit repair process, it's going to take you a little bit of time. For myself and my wife, many years ago, I did repair our credit on our own. It did take me a lot longer. Something that may have taken 6 months to a year took me almost 2 years, but I learned the process and I was able to do it on my own. Myth number 4. Closing old accounts will improve your credit score. Some individuals believe closing old or unsecured accounts will help improve their credit scores. In fact, closing those accounts will actually affect your credit score because you lose the credit history. I always tell a story about when I had a credit card that I had for a long time, probably from 21 years old all the way to 31 years old. That credit card, I got up to a $3,000 balance. I maxed it out. It took me forever to pay it off. Once I paid it off, I said, you know what? I'm going to close this account out and be responsible. When I closed that account out, my FICO score dropped. Keeping old accounts open, even if not actively used, can be beneficial to your overall credit profile because you need the credit history. Myth number 6. Paying collections automatically removes them from your credit report. The reality is, paying off your credit, once that last payment is done and it shows as a paid in full account, it can stay on your credit for up to 7 years from the date of last payment. But it will report as a settled or a paid in full account. Understand, paying off collections, depending on your credit situation, may be beneficial for you. Like for instance, if you're trying to buy a house in 3 months and you have some collection accounts, when you go through that underwriter, when they're looking at your credit, they're going to tell you, hey, you got these 3 collection accounts and you're going to have to pay those off before we can give you a loan for a home. So in that case, it makes more sense to pay the balance off to 0. But it's always key to negotiate a pay to delete during that time. Myth number 7. Credit repair services guarantee results. I always tell people, if you hear that a credit repair agency is guaranteeing they can delete stuff off of your credit report, run. Credit repair agencies can't guarantee anything, right? It all depends on the disputes and how things are done. Me, for instance, a lot of times I'll get couples, right? Married couples. And for whatever reason, one person's credit report will get cleaned up a lot faster than the other person's credit report. And all of that lies on the actual disputes that you're sending out, how you're responding to the disputes, and the creditors responding to those disputes. As you guys know, I've been in debt collections for a lot. I used to get piles and piles of disputes each month with regards to accounts. We have 30 days to respond to a dispute that we actually get. And sometimes, just by a technicality that we didn't get to your dispute within that 30-day time span, depending on what it is that you're requesting, it can be removed off of your credit profile. Myth number 4, your credit score is the only thing that matters. One of the things that I see across the board, whether it's on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or my brand new private group through school, people reporting your credit score. Understand something. You can have one credit card limit with a $300 balance and have that on your credit profile for a year. And if you're making the payments on time, you can have a credit score of a 740 or even better. But when it comes time to being approved for another credit card and you want a higher balance, a person probably with a 680 credit score that may have 4 credit cards and 2 car loans on their credit profile have a higher opportunity of getting approved than the person with just that one credit card, because your history is what really matters. So I always tell people, don't get caught up in the credit score, getting caught up with your credit profile. What's on your credit profile? How many accounts do you have? Do you have installment accounts? Do you have revolving accounts? That stuff's very key. Understanding these common misunderstandings about credit repair helps individuals set realistic expectations and encourages informed approaches to repairing their credit. Now, let's get into the steps in the credit repair process, right? Number 1, you need to obtain your credit report. You're gonna have to get a credit report that gives you Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Yes, through Experian.com. Once a year, you can pull a copy of your credit report for free and get all 3 together. It's very important you get all 3. I know sometimes people want to go through Credit Karma, or sometimes you'll pull a copy of your credit report through your credit union. Typically, they only give you one report on one credit bureau, right? You might only get Experian, or through Credit Karma, you only get Equifax and TransUnion, but you don't get Experian. You want to pull a credit report that gives you all 3. And typically, the only way you're going to be able to get all 3 of those is by paying $20 to $30 a month. Down below, I have Smart Credit. Sign up for that. The second thing you're going to want to do is review your credit report. You're going to have to look at your credit report. Look at your personal information. If there are any old addresses, if there are any old phone numbers and so forth, get rid of those. I know by doing that, you can increase your credit score 10 to 50 points just by getting rid of those old addresses. Look at the accounts that are on your credit report. I can't tell you how many people I come across that actually look at their credit and they literally see 1, 2, 3 inaccurate accounts on their credit profile that should never be there, or possibly late payments. Step 4, you're going to have to develop a repayment plan. Your budget is so key. One of the things I always tell people is you're going to have to look at your budget. You're going to have to look at all your bills. You're going to have to look at your luxuries versus your necessities. Necessities are stuff that you're going to have to pay, like your rent. Luxuries are stuff that you may not necessarily need, depending on what's going on with your credit profile, like Netflix or a gym membership. If you're in bad debt right now, you need to focus on fixing your debt. So eliminate the luxuries, keep all the necessities, and develop some type of repayment plan. And then the 5th thing is building positive credit history. Building your credit. If you had 10 negative items on your credit profile, you got rid of all those 10 negative items, and you don't have any credit established, no credit is almost looked at as bad credit. So you got to start building the credit. And whether that's adding secure credit cards, which I have a link down below in order to get that, where they don't pull a hard inquiry on your credit profile. You give a $200 deposit, and then you can start building your credit in that aspect. You're using authorized users, right, where you can piggyback off of somebody else's credit profile, and then that way you can get their credit history, and it'll help with regards to building your credit or applying for installment and revolving loans on your own. Making sure over the time span that you're making on-time payment. Lastly, I want to go through some frequently asked questions with regards to credit repair. One of the main things people always ask is, how long does credit repair take? There is no guarantee with regards to that. Always say within 3 to 9 months to repair your credit. Now, depending on how many negative accounts you have on your credit profile and how things are happening as you're disputing the accounts, typically after that 9-month time span, there's no need to continuously dispute accounts. As you're looking at your credit profile that you have through Smart Credit, and you're getting an update, a brand new update every 30 days, you'll know with regards to that. But if you're doing it on your own, maybe extend to about a year to a year and a half, depending on where your knowledge is with regards to credit. The second thing that people always ask, can I repair credit on your own? Yes, you can. Don't let somebody tell you you can't repair credit on your own. Now, understand, if you do it on your own, depending on your knowledge with regards to disputing accounts and how to do so will determine the time frame, but you can do it on your own, and that's why I developed a DIY credit repair program, which teaches you how to do it, which will help you eliminate a lot of those steps that I took when I was repairing me and my wife's credit on my own. And then the last thing, what happens if I do not take action? Those of you with bad credit, you know what happens. You go apply for credit, you get denied. You try and get into an apartment, you may get denied. You want a brand new car, you're going to get denied. Or if you do end up getting a car, you're going to have a high interest rate. That's what will happen. Doing nothing just keeps you in the same predicament. You're going to have to take action. Whether you're going to hire somebody, a professional to do it for you, you're going to try and do it on your own. I have both of those options down below. Feel free to fill out that information and take action and get control of your financial future. Today, we talked about what credit repair is, the importance of credit repair for people with bad credit, steps in the credit repair processing, misunderstandings with regards to credit repair. If your credit score is in the low 6s, 5s, or 400s, you're gonna need credit repair. Down below is a free consultation with me. Schedule a time with regards to that. We can help you get there, whether you want to do it on your own and you could get assistance with regards to that, or you want my professional help to do it for you. So thank you for taking your time to watch this video. Don't forget all the stuff down below. There's a lot of free stuff to help you on your credit journey. If you have any questions, put it in the comment section. I promise I'll answer those questions. And as always, you be great.